Well, this is our first night at Itasca State Park, which is in more northern Minnesota. And I'm still kind of getting my bearings. It's a larger park, and you do have to drive basically anywhere from the campsite to get a decent trail, which is disappointing because I'd rather hike from the campsite and then take photos along the way, because driving here, which was about a 20-minute drive to get to this trailhead, there were 4 or 5 different spots that I wanted to stop and take photos, but I really couldn't. So we'll see. It's early. We're, like I said, getting to know the place a little bit yet. Lots to explore, so looking forward to that, and I'm sure we'll find some hot spots along the way. Really trying to hurry for this one. The light is amazing. Doing one with the film camera, where my ab exercises are kicking in. Come on, light. Oh. I'm gonna get a shot down the trail here. There's little dabs of light I think would work well with film. I learned my lesson from our last camping trip that I don't have as steady of hands as I thought I did. Especially with the film camera, so no image stabilization there. Set this guy up, get it level, and I got a new device here that'll help me do panos on the Myrtle. There we go. Let's get the exposure locked in. Get the timer going. Oh, and I lost my composition. There we go. Forgot to cock it. Here we go. There's a really peaceful pond out there with some really nice reflections. There's a large pine tree that I can't quite get a full shot of because there's too many leaves in the way. And if I go down any farther, there's going to be some high brush and I won't get a clean shot. And if I work my way through the brush, I don't know what I'll find tick-wise. So I took a shot through this view here a little bit closer with a little bit of noise with the leaves that are in the near forefront, I guess. And then you can see the tree in the background. So hopefully that turned out. For this trip, I actually brought multiple lenses for my Minolta. I brought a little wider lens. I ran into some issues our last camping trip. Couldn't quite get wide enough on a few shots. This should help. The one I usually have on is a minimum distance is 35 millimeter. This one goes to 28. Not a huge difference, but it helps. Oh yeah. This light meter, I'm gonna forget. The viewfinder isn't as magnifying, so I'm not quite sure how I'm framing all of these for every shot. Haven't seen much wildlife. A few squirrels here and there, and a few birds, but that's about it. The light is just starting to fade over the tops of those tree trunks, or treetops, kind of off in the horizon there. So I zoomed in, got a few shots. I didn't have time really to set up my video camera to show, taking the image. There's a beaver coming over here to inspect. I'll leave him alone. I feel bad. You know, one of the reasons why I chose this path tonight is the direction of the sun, and I knew this trail would border a bunch of little ponds. I just didn't know how close I could get to the ponds. So squirrels fighting, and that was the first time really could get close to the water, and so I wanted to take advantage of that, but felt bad for stressing out that beaver. But got a few shots, got some cool videos, and I'll leave them alone. Here's another simple shot. I like simple shots. Just a path, some nice sunlight, and some pretty trees. Yeah, I think so. Set this one up for the film camera. I want to hurry so I get the good light. I still have my wider lens on. Yeah, I gotta put my handy L bracket on. Light meter. All right. The light is just gorgeous. These shots are hard for me to pass up. I don't know, it's hard to compose. I just did a boring one right in the middle. Maybe the light will be the main subject there. Light is fading fast here. Huh, yeah, colors are nice. Well, we're officially in tripod territory. The light is pretty much no more. The pictures, or the image opportunities, really turned up towards the end of the walk. I'd say the last half of it, maybe. But it was good overall for the first hike. Definitely started off rough, but I got more into the groove as time went on. But I need to walk back to the Jeep. It's going to be a bit. I walked down one trail, cut over. I'm walking back up, and I got about 1.5 miles to kind of complete the triangle there. That's more along a one-way road. I think it's mile and a half, if I remember correctly. So it might take me another half an hour or so once I get back up to that, up to the road. But should have enough daylight to get me there before it's too dark. But I'm gonna head back. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, if you made it this far along, I sincerely appreciate it. I've had to break this video up into a couple of different parts. So please stay tuned for the next part and catch you again on the next one. Take care.